Netflix review sometime next week. Yeah, well, I'm doing this first. Oh, Jay, why are you acting as if you have loyal followers even though nobody actually watches this crap? Because I feel like it. Also, only Netflix reviews get their background music now. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Sorry. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. No, sorry. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This movie is really good. The latest film from visionary director Quentin Tarantino. It is about a washed-up actor played by Leonardo DiCaprio and his stunt double played by Brad Pitt. Together they try to get back on top. Oh yeah, and they also live right next door to Roman Polanski and Sharon Tate, and this takes place around the time of the Manson murders. It is full of Tarantino's signature style. Truly, 1960s Hollywood is probably the most Tarantino setting imaginable. It has great dialogue and cool characters, all brought to life exceptionally by the amazing cast. The plot moves a little slow and it does drag a little, it's almost 3 hours long, but this is not as much of a complaint as it would be for any other movie. Unlike many slow, overlong movies, this is actually entertaining and very funny in its downtime, and I was rarely, if ever, bored. And much like Midsommar bored me for most of its long runtime but redeemed itself in the final act, this movie also builds up to a great ending sequence that got a huge rise out of the audience. All throughout it, they were both laughing and cringing. The scenarios and graphic violence in the scene are hilariously over the top, and although there are a few moments where it does feel a little painful and hard to watch, it is still among the most fun scenes of the year. Which brings up a fear that I had about it initially, something I thought about bringing up in my most anticipated list but decided against it. This is about a real tragedy. Tarantino is known for being exploitative. Will this be done in poor taste? Well, that last part about the ending being hilariously violent might argue that it may be, and coming out I still wasn't completely sure. But apparently Sharon Tate's sister, Deborah Tate, who is a huge defender of her sister's legacy, said that she was okay with it after reading the script, and I guess she knows more about taste than anybody else does, so yes, it is in good taste. As the title may suggest, it is somewhat of a Hollywood fairy tale, not just about the characters' climb out of obscurity, but in certain liberties with the Manson murders. Much like Inglourious Basterds, it allows people to see a much better history, and there is nothing wrong with that. So, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a slow yet entertaining movie with an excellent over-the-top climax. It is good enough to make up for its confusing, unnecessary ellipse. Have you ever wanted to become a big Hollywood movie star like Rick Dalton from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Then be my 10th subscriber today. I have a lot of power in Hollywood, and I will automatically make subscriber number 10 rich and famous. Yes, I am telling the truth. You can't prove that I'm lying. Unless you subscribe to my channel already. Wipe that smug look off my face. You have nothing to lose. Would you really rather get into Hollywood by other means? I didn't think so.